Hello everybody, welcome back to Planet Coaster 2 and our park of Star Wars Jedi adventures. So I'm Tone300 and today we're going to have a look at the new update that's just dropped for Planet Coaster 2. And in that update we have got restaurants. So I thought, I haven't done a video for a while. I've been working tirelessly on this project of our Star Wars park and Jedi adventures. And the temple is almost complete. It's taken me a lot of time to build this, a lot longer than I thought actually, but never mind. Restaurants are here. I want to add a couple of restaurants in. That will pretty much see it finished. A couple more touches to add and I'll do a full tour on the place, and obviously then we're going to expand into the rest of the park and start building the rest of the world. So let's jump in and actually do you want a piece count before we keep going? Let's have a look at how many pieces we have used. Hopefully this doesn't crash the game. I know you can see 29,000 there, but that's not everything. That is just the kind of structure. Hang on a minute. It didn't drag properly. Just give it a moment and it should add it all up. There we go. So we're at about 135,000 pieces so far. And you can see there's absolutely millions and millions of pieces. I would sort of turn some of these off and narrow it all down so you can see what I've used, but it crashes the game when I do that, so I'm not going to. But what we're going to do then is go and have a look inside. I just like to select anything because otherwise it tends to sort of jitter around the screen a bit. Let's go and have a look inside and actually find somewhere where we want to build a restaurant. I've got a couple of ideas. I mean, at the moment we do have our cantinas. I could convert these into restaurants, but I quite like the sort of the vibe it's got going in here. I don't really want to change this. There is space in here, but I'm thinking if we go down into the lower levels, let's just select a guest so we can look around a bit more freely. So we've got this level. I did think about adding some restaurants along here, sort of in there or around here, but I'm going to reserve this level for monorails. So as you can see, I've put a sign here, monorail coming soon. That's probably going to be the last thing we add to the temple. So I'm going to have two stations in here, so they do a big loop around the park. So they're on opposite sides. That makes sense. If we go down another level, we've got another sort of ring path, if you like, that goes all the way around, and there is nothing on this level at all, so guests do wander around here. There's nothing here. There's a couple of benches and bins, but other than that there's nothing. So I thought this would actually be quite nice to put a restaurant here and maybe one the other side as well, overlooking the park or overlooking the water park. As you can see, this is looking pretty cool down here and not far off completion, I've got to be honest. So let's dive into these restaurants. That's what we're here for today. I think they're in the facilities, and yeah, they've added their own little tab for restaurants. So the idea is, I think you place a kitchen down. In fact, we can have a look in the help menu because I think it's in here as well under guests. Restaurants. So to build your own restaurant, place down a restaurant kitchen and then connect picnic benches or dining tables to it. Make sure you have a vendor to serve your guests and the janitors to clean up after them. Okay, so it looks like there's dietary restrictions, so we can choose what we serve them. Yeah, let's have a look. Let's build a restaurant. So is that landed on the path? I'm curious if it places on the path or if it replaces the path like certain other things do. Yeah, it creates a hole in the path. Okay, let's just delete that. Now, I'm not sure how big the sort of area is it takes up. Just deciding where shall we place the kitchen. We've obviously put pathways in and stuff. Do we go central and then have sort of booths either side of that view? Do we save this for a special booth? Probably not, it's not a great view. It's okay, but I think the kitchen could go there. So this should be the same height as the path still. Let's line it up with the sort of front of the wall. Right, place it there. That looks pretty central. Okay, if you ever get this where you can't move something, just press I, select it, and then you get the advanced move option. So that should be pretty central now. Connect to path, no tables connected, add tables. Okay, so let's connect it to the path. Maybe not like that. Let's do draw tool on this. Back to select. Okay, it looks like we're on the correct path anyway. I'm going to use angle snap. And there will be restrictions on how much path I can place at once, so let's okay, of course I'm going to extend this as well, but we might want to add some railings as well. Actually, I quite like that with a little gap in the middle. That wasn't intentional either. Yeah, it's actually quite cool with that little bit in the middle. We could take that a step further as well and like could do something like that. I will edit that as we go along. Obviously add railings. Which it might be worth just doing that now. Okay, so next I'm going to add some more path to the sides here, so I've got somewhere to put some tables. Let's try length snap. Let's set it to 4. Well, it's going to look a little bit janky at the moment, but yeah, we need to even this out better than that. Perhaps there's a better way we can do this. Try the stamp tool. Probably get 3 or 4 booths there, and the same the other side. Then obviously various tables everywhere else. It's actually pretty much perfect. So there we go. Okay, so dining tables, let's have a look what we've got. Dining. Yeah, it's just deciding where to put the tables, and we could have some sort of entertainment as well in the middle. Or do we just go? Yeah, sometimes I accidentally press these buttons like that. I press delete and control X at the same time. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm looking for. Right, this looks a bit strange, doesn't it? We need to provide some stuff underneath, but let's see if we can actually get it open first. No tables connected, add tables. How do we get the tables to add? Obviously that way we could manually place them, but there should be a way of connecting them. There we go, connect tables. Alright, it seems to have selected, oh it hasn't selected any of them, it's just highlighting them at the moment, okay. So 14 tables. Confirm. Staff member none. Maybe if we just drop some staff in. There we go, we've added a staff member. Okay, menu. It looks like that is pretty much. We'll leave it on bargain. Get some customers. So you've got a choice of club sandwich, lasagna, salad or curry. Does that fulfill everyone's dietary needs? I'm not sure if that would, but we could have just opened the restaurant. Actually, it probably would have also assigned. Okay, restaurant is open. Meanwhile, we can obviously decorate this a bit further because at the moment it's floating in the air. I mean, it's connected to the path, which is supported, obviously. I feel like we need to do something with the restaurant. It looks a bit crazy at the minute. Even just use some simple, sort of basic shapes. We actually need to add some lighting. Didn't realise I had the flashlight on. It's not too dark, I mean, it's pretty dark. We could actually add sort of some droids or something in here to serve you as well. I only have a couple available at the moment. Like C3PO and R2D2. We do need to make some new droids. Wherever they are. They're here somewhere. He's a bit big, isn't he? Perhaps an R2D2 on the other side. I do wonder if anyone's going to use the restaurant. Let's speed it up, see if anyone wants to go in here. I don't know if scenery affects it or anything like that. Aha, here we go, we've got a customer. We definitely need to upgrade the scenery around here. Perhaps we'll put a big sign above there, like a menu on it. He doesn't look too impressed. Oh no, he's famished. Where is he going? Okay, so that's how the kitchen works and the restaurant. Hopefully we get a few more customers than that, but what I'm going to do now is just go ahead and decorate this a bit further and add another restaurant on the other side once we've completed this one, and be right back for more of a themed restaurant tour. So back in a sec. welcome back. So you've seen me construct a couple of new restaurants for our park, and one thing I did notice while we were doing it is we're only allowed to have 20 tables, and unfortunately I think I had 22, I think it was, so I wasn't able to add all of the tables. So that's the only kind of downside, is you are limited to 20 tables per restaurant, or per kitchen if you like. So that might be something they update later, I don't know, we'll see how that goes. But yeah, what do you think guys? Looking pretty good. I might expand the menu a bit, I know it's a little bit limited at the moment. Raincorn sandwich, bantha lasagna, clawfish salad and wampa curry. So I think I will advance that menu a little bit further at some point. But I've done that just to get us sort of started. And there's our original over here that we duplicated. The only thing I have done is I've built it on top of where I was going to put the monorail, so I might end up spinning it round to this side and this side yet. I'll see how the monorail fits in when we come to do that. But yeah, that's where we are at the moment. There's our restaurants, newly added to the game. The guests seem to love them. I do wonder if they're going to prefer using this to the kind of original food facilities in the game. So, you know, we built our cantina. They are still using it. I guess we could expand this. We could add a kitchen in here if we wanted to. And some more seating. I don't know, we'll see. We'll play with it a bit, see how it goes. So yeah, there we have it. Restaurant's done. Leave me some comments, guys. Let me know what you think. I'll try not to leave it so long before our next episode. It's only something busy working in real life and also building this park like mad, adding in tons of new flumes and scenery items. It's looking pretty good down here. I think I'm pretty much there. So yeah, maybe next episode we'll ride some flumes and get this area fully completed. So yeah, right, that's it for now. So we'll see you again soon in the next one. And bye for now everyone. Don't forget to hit that like button and do subscribe if you haven't already. I will be back with some more content soon. Bye for now guys.